The red pill says that you need to do gamey shit in order to get women attracted to you, such as negging, not replying to her messages, angling your body language so that you're angled away from her but she's still facing you so that you kind of have the upper hand. It's fucking autistic. It's retarded. I personally went from doing all of this red pill shit, not replying, the body language angling, the looking away, all of this red pill dumb stuff that makes you look like a fucking loony and actually doesn't make the woman attracted to you, to instead thinking that I'm 100 out of 100 and genuinely believing it and moving things forward with the girl in an ethical way that just gets results, and it's just a win-win for both parties. The red pill makes you into a kind of misogynist. I'm sure you've experienced this too, where, you know, you start off as a kind of normal guy, then you go down this red pill shit because you do online research on how to get jacked and how to get girls. And then ultimately you kind of start viewing women as the enemy, and there's always this power dynamic that you have to overcome. And then you begin thinking, is it even worth it? Like, you know, is a real relationship even real? Is it actually happy? Is it actually authentic? You kind of just accept this reality when really it's just the wrong reality completely. Right now, I really respect women, genuinely, and not in like a gay fucking cringe way, like, oh, women are queens. Like, I actually genuinely respect women. I think they're fucking awesome. I think they're really cool. When I'm with chicks, like, I actually view them as, I really like you and I think you're fucking cool. I respect your whole girl thing going on. Like, I like it. Sounds weird, but now I'm like this and I'm getting more chicks now. Before I wasn't, now I am. This is the better way. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the fuck you need to do to get away from this red pill shit and go into this new reality where it's a win-win for you and the fucking girl, and you feel amazing about yourself, and you're no longer this like misogynistic dude. So the reason why all of this red pill stuff doesn't work, the actual like full-on bottom fundamental reason why it doesn't work, is because you're coming from the wrong frame when you're talking to the girl. Now, this sounds quite elusive. I'm going to make it concrete, I promise. When you see a girl, right, and you engage in this red pill behavior, this gamey behavior where you're looking away, it could be any of these techniques, right? Push, pull, for instance. The reason why you're doing it is because you're trying to make the girl attracted to you. You think these tricks will... So the girl's up here, you're kind of down here, and you think to yourself, if I can boost myself up here, this disparity is attraction, right? If you start off down here, the girl's not interested in you because she's interested in the guy that's up here, right? And so using your logic, your fucking dumb red pill logic, you think, okay, if I come up here, then there'll be attraction. It sounds logical. In fact, it's fucking retarded. The reason being is because you're down here and you're using... Sorry. You're down here and you're using the tactics to get to the girl up here, but she can see through that shit in 2 seconds because women have advanced social intuition. They've got these freaky spidey senses. So if you come up to her with this red pill stuff, she just thinks to herself in her head, this guy's come up. Say you come up to her in a club, right? You pop out of nowhere and you start spitting this red pill game like a fucking dickhead. She's thinking to herself, here's this weirdo guy. I know he's a weirdo because he's being weird. He's doing unnatural social shit, and all she senses is there's something fucking off about this dude, right? There's something off. You probably met in your own life, right, where you encounter a guy and you don't know why. You can't put your finger on it. There's something off about this guy, the way he comes across socially. Now, women are way stronger at this than us. As soon as they see this guy is coming across weird, there's something off about this dude, immediately she's not going to give you the time of day. Or if she does, she's like kind of tiptoeing around and she doesn't really know what's going on. She can tell that you're kind of hiding something, or you're weird, or you're odd. You're not being authentic. This is the core problem, is that you're trying to be something and it's coming across as social autistic. In your head, you're thinking, I'm doing a really good game. It's coming across autistic as fuck. The only way you're going to be able to prove this to yourself concretely and see what I'm saying is right is by trying it out and just being fully authentic and being real and letting the girl see who you are. So what's the solution? How do we stop being this gamey monkey? How do we stop coming across as off socially? Because all of these red pill techniques, trust me, they're going to make you come across as off. You think in your head, if I employ this tactic, it will work out. She'll become more attracted to me. It won't work. She'll be less attracted to you because there's something fucking off about you. So what should you actually do? What instead of this red pill stuff? What's the proper way of going about it? Here, John Anthony Lifestyle, I talk about him a lot. He's the G. He knows what's up when it comes to getting chicks. I've followed his method personally and it's done me wonders. First thing you do, you think of yourself at 100 out of 100. You don't think of yourself as being above the girl. You You think of yourself on the same level as her, so you're not pedestalizing her. This is a pedestalizing situation. You're not doing this. Neither are you doing this and thinking, oh, I'm way better than the girl. You're thinking to yourself like, I can get this girl, I can get any chick because we're on the same level. I'm feeling 100 out of 100. I've got awesome shit going on in my life. You've got to basically think of yourself as super awesome. If you don't believe it, you need to kind of just think it and really just think it consciously. Like, consciously you're kind of thinking, okay, I'm at 100 out of 100. When you walk into the club, I'm 100 out of 100. Not like Soldier Boy, not being Mr. Cool and all of this shit. That's called being a pussy. You're just feeling 100 out of 100. You're normal, you're cool. The second step is you assume you got the chick before you even go up to her. So when you go up to her, you assume you got her and you just move things forward, right? So it's not like with the gamey stuff, you're trying to game the girl by going up and trying to basically have this sort of situation, right? Instead of that, you assume attraction. You assume it. And so there is none of this shit. None of that shit. That shit's gone. You assume attraction and you go up to her. You're thinking of yourself as 100 out of 100. And you're just trying to move things forward. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You back the fuck off and you leave. Right? You say, have a nice night or have a nice day if it's day game. And you leave. When you assume attraction, it completely changes the game. You're going to feel immediately as you stop doing this gamey shit and you start just employing these tactics, 100 out of 100 and assuming attraction, you're going to just see positive reactions. That's the first thing you'll notice. Instead of the girl being weirded out by the fact that you're being unnatural socially and you're being a weirdo, you're going to notice, oh, like she's actually into me, or she just thinks I'm alright. She thinks I'm normal. She thinks I'm cool, right? And not cool like fucking 50 Cent. Cool as in just normal, cool. And not normal like a blank A4 sheet of paper. Normal as in you're socially normal. You're a well-adjusted, psychologically healthy, normal, socially adept dude, right? She's going to see you as that kind of guy. And now that's the type of guy where when you try to move things forward, she's like, yeah, I'm down. You seem pretty cool. That's how it fucking is. Do you see the difference? I really hope you see the difference. The difference between gamey guy, girl thinks there's something off about this dude, fuck this dude, to normal cool guy, yeah, what's up, moving things forward, let's go to the bar, what's your number? You have that kind of frame. It completely changes everything. When you come out with that shit, it completely changes everything and you're going to notice the difference straight away. In summary, no red pill shit. Assume you're 100 out of 100 and assume you got the girl and go up to her and just try and move things forward. You're going to feel that she sees you as real. She's going to see you as normal and cool and not fucking normal like A4 sheet of paper, not cool like Soldier Boy, as in socially adept, normal, cool kind of dude, right? You got something about you. The reactions, I can tell you from experience, it just is so much better. I really hope you fucking take this shit on board. Look at John Anthony's channel. He's who I follow. Don't look at me like I'm a guru. I'm fucking not. He's the guru. He got me fucking where I am now. And thank fuck I found this channel. It's been amazing. If you found this helpful, if you want to get in touch, if you have any questions, if you like the vid, just leave a comment. I'll get back to you.